Okay, I'm home. Welcome back. Welcome back to the city. Welcome back to the channel. I've been back for about 2 weeks now and a couple of new developments. So first things first, I ought to tell you that the moment I got home, I immediately threw my laundry in, immediately unpacked all of my bags, showered, and went to get dinner with my mom. Bless her soul, she took care of my apartment, took care of the cats while I was away, and it was an absolute blessing to be able to have her do that for me while I was gone. So not to toot my own horn, but I did unpack everything immediately, and that is honestly extremely impressive to me. So number one, out of the way. Number two, I have made a decision. You may be interested to know. As many of you know, or if you don't, here's a quick recap. I essentially lost my job in January because my workplace burnt down. However, I took it as a sign that it was my time to kind of escape from management in hospitality to pursue my content creation and running creator career. That's been going fabulous. Here we are today. The channel is nearly at 900 subscribers. We may even be there by the time you see this video. But all that to say, from all of the Europe recap and everything that I've posted so far, just want to really quickly extend a huge thank you to everybody who has subscribed to this channel, who's been watching, who's been following, who's been cheering me on, because you guys have been so supportive and it's just been so fun, honestly, doing this and really affirming to me that it's part of like who I am and what I should be doing. So huge thank you to everybody here for that. Next, as I, wasn't really working for the first few months of the year, I had done my Vancouver trip, I did my Europe trip, and I really just took a lot of time to reflect and also create and share kind of in the process. But of course that led to, my savings dwindling a little bit. So if you're wondering how I afforded everything, I was digging into my savings. Literally, that's just what it comes down to. I had saved up a lot of money over the last couple of years because I hadn't been taking any vacation or much time off. So I had a big emergency account for the event that my work burnt down and I needed to survive for a few months. So that's what I did. Needless to say, I am back to work now. I'm working, it's part-time, but it's about 4 days a week, bartending in the city still. So that has helped me to pay my bills while I grow my social media career. So what I've decided on the front of financials is that if it does not directly contribute to my goals, it is going to be a no from me. So if it doesn't contribute to me becoming a better athlete or becoming a better creator, then unfortunately I'm unavailable to spend money on said things. Next, if it does relate to my goals, then the investment is something that I need to put forth kind of with my whole heart and my whole being and be really proud to be able to do that. So a couple of things that I've invested in since I've been back. Number one, I got myself a trainer and I'm really excited because I have big marathon goals this year and big just overall health goals that I feel it's time to kind of get to the next level. And in order to move forward, I need someone else kind of on my team. That's something that I'm really excited about. Next, I got myself my next pair of shoes, which I'm super stoked about. So this is like one of my absolute dream brands to work with is New Balance. I'm gonna do a quick little unboxing with you. Two of my dream brands, actually. I did go to Black Toe Running yesterday, which is the best running store in Toronto. If you want running gear, go to Black Toe. But my absolute favorite running socks, if you're into running at all or you're into fitness, getting good socks like changed the game for me. So anyways, I have these new socks from Stance. They are the absolute best. And then I got new shoes. I feel like I have to stand up for this. New Balance is one of my dream brands that I would love to be sponsored by one day. So New Balance, if you're watching this, I am your girl. I am ready to take on the challenge of us supporting each other, you supporting my running goals, and me supporting this brand wholeheartedly, because most of the time when I go out running, I am head to toe in New Balance. The shoes that I got are the Fresh Foam Balos, I don't know, but look at how pretty. I'm so excited to wear these. I'm gonna wear these on my run today. I'm going out shortly. So these are gonna be more for like long runs, tempo runs. I have a pair of the Super Comp Elite, which is their carbon plated shoe. So I have those for like sprints and race day. And then these guys are going to be kind of a workhorse right now. So I'm gonna wear those for a little interval training that I have today before I go to work, which I have to get through this quickly because I start at 3 today. Those are my updates for you right now. I'm gonna go on my run, get to some editing, and I will catch you guys later. I'm so excited for this episode. Okay, see you soon. Okay, I finished my run and it was great. Temps are getting up there. I mean, I probably got a little bit burnt. I'm definitely like just red from my run, but I probably got a little burnt. I was like out, no shirt. Like shirts are off for the season, maybe? My shoes were incredible. Shout out New Balance. They were perfect. So I did 10 by 400 meters and then like obviously like a cool down and a warm up. So they were really great for that like interval work. I really enjoyed them. So I'm just making my post run kind of meal situation. And this is pretty much my go-to. If you've been following me on Instagram or on here, you will have seen this before, but generally I make this after a workout. I have a protein smoothie, frozen mixed berries, spinach. Again, life hack, keep your spinach in the freezer so that it doesn't go bad. However, I use it fast enough that it doesn't really matter, but I find that it just like also packs a lot tighter when it's frozen. So you can get more in there. So spinach, just honestly pack it down in there so you can get a ton in. Almond butter, but I have a bunch of avocados that I just got and I don't want them to go bad. So I'm gonna use like a quarter of an avocado. So while I was on my run, I came across, somebody posted this on Instagram and I thought I would give it a try, and it's running to Mario Kart music and I can't remember what the name of, hold on, let me look up the song so I can tell you exactly. Coconut Mall from Mario Kart. I'm not gonna play it because YouTube won't like that, but it's basically the song that goes do 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 the whole time, and you can go on Spotify and there is 10 hours of Coconut Mall, and that's what I ran to today. And honestly, it was kind of a vibe. Oh, and I added some hemp seeds into this. And then I'm gonna do 2 scoops of the Arbonne Feel Fit Simply One protein. I really like this protein powder because it's very low in sugar. It has less than 1 gram of sugar. It's a plant-based protein and it just really is very easily digestible, I find, compared to like a whey protein. So this is what I like to use. If you're interested in like protein or any of the supplements that I use, comment on my video or shoot me a DM on Instagram and I will send you a link. And I have discounts and stuff, so it is not cheap. However, when it comes to, oh my God. However, when it comes to my supplements and you know what I'm putting in my body and things that are pushing me towards my goals, cheap is not the standard that I go by. So just be prepared that if you're looking for good supplements, they're going to cost you some money. And then while I'm having this smoothie, I'm prepping like the big part of the meal, which is a few eggs with toast. And then I'm gonna sit down and enjoy this before I have to get ready to go to work in a second here. Okay, so I am absolutely just like redoing this braid in my hair because I am not washing my hair today. Oh, the hair wash schedule now is getting like out of hand because I'm training 2-a-days often now and like it's just too much. So we're gonna start seeing like a lot of slick back situations because I cannot wash my hair every single day. That is just no. Also, one like weird thing that I noticed even just now, like today specifically, having breakfast and then having that lunch just now, is that it's hard to eat that amount of food. I guess because when I was on my trip, my meals were never like that big. Yes, babe. So getting back into the routine of having those really big meals, hello, is definitely something that I'm gonna have to get used to. I'm gonna have to get used to eating that much. But obviously, like the more I train, the hungrier I get. So I don't think it will be that hard, but it was just like something I noticed. It was just something I noticed that I haven't really felt in a really long time, was like that it was tough to get through that whole meal. I am already like running late somehow. Can you move off of there, please? I've also been, as of late, really on top of my skincare. My skin has been absolutely loving me for it. Probably for the last month or so, I've been really on top of doing like all of my steps twice a day. It has made such a difference. Obviously, I don't break out as much when my skin is clean, but it stays really nice. Anyway, that's my rant for now. I'm off to work. Goodbye. Oh, that was a long shift, but a good shift. It was very busy, which is great. I love when it's busy because that means we make money. And today, right when I got into work, Chef had made, I guess, too much focaccia. There was some left over from brunch and I got a bunch of focaccia. So I'm gonna have that tomorrow. It's taking everything I have not to eat this right now. So I'm gonna have that tomorrow. Probably a little piece with breakfast, maybe some for lunch. I just have like an easy recovery run tomorrow, which I need because my legs after this week and after that run today, those intervals, which were really hard, my legs are like toast. Whew. It's 11:30. It's 11:30. I'm going to wash up and I think just go right to bed. I might read my book for a little bit. Currently, I am on the 5th Akotar book. So anybody out here who's into that fairy stuff, comment if you're reading these books because they're so good. Oh my God. I am obsessed with them, as is everyone I know who's ever started these books. I've convinced a few people to read them and they love them. So I've never been somebody who reads like that kind of fantasy stuff, except for Lord of the Rings, which was obviously the greatest story ever told. But my sister got me hooked on these books, so I'm reading them now. My sleep has been like kind of whack. Holy! My sleep had been like kind of wacko. Honestly, even before my trip. So I've been really trying. I've been really focusing on like trying to get my sleep back on track. One of the really important things for me is not being on my phone before bed. Usually I'm in a really good habit of leaving my phone like in a different room. Oh yeah, sleep. So lately I've been kind of slacking and keeping my phone in my room. So I need to get back in the habit of not being on my phone before I go to bed. All of a sudden, if I don't moisturize my face, it starts to look not good. And I'm only 32 and I don't want my skin to be like sagging, you know? Oh yeah. All right, it's time for bed. See you in the morning. I have been waiting for this mango to be ready. Today's the day. We're having mango today. Ooh, I like that, bestie. Okay, good afternoon. I've just got back from my easy run and I am just so proud of myself. I've managed to keep my pace actually easy. It's so hard to run slow when all you want to do is run fast. But anyways, that has been a big goal of mine, to keep my easy runs actually easy, keep my heart rate low. I stopped to walk a couple times to like calm my breathing down, get my heart rate down. Anyways, so that's really exciting. I'm super proud of myself for that. Same exact lunch again. I just have my smoothie. I'm making my eggs right now. I'm only having one piece of toast because that focaccia that I got yesterday, I ate the whole entire thing. And it was so good, but I was so hungry this morning when I woke up, like kicking it up with my workouts over the last couple of days. The hunger is starting to come back. So I mentioned yesterday that I wasn't feeling as hungry. Immediately that changed. So now I'm having 3 eggs instead of 4 with 1 slice of toast instead of 2. But I did have my whole smoothie. I'm working an event tonight. So I'm gonna try, I have to leave in like 20 minutes. I need to eat and like super quickly have a body shower and just slick my hair back again. I'm really trying to not order food or take Ubers. Take Ubers is the #1 thing. I'm spending so much money on Uber, it's sickening. It's been like almost every day or every other day. Oh my God, and it adds up so much. It's like $250 a month. Like, what? No. So anyway, oh yeah, my mango. And then that'll be that. Okay, I'm gonna eat this lunch really quick. Well, the event that I was working fizzled out pretty quickly, so I was able to go home a little bit early. I decided to walk home to be in accordance with my Uber strike. Here we are walking the 35 minutes home. Well, 30 max. Yeah, walking through Parkdale at night. Not for the faint of heart. You gotta keep your wits about you. That being said, when I do have later shifts and there are no people around and I'm leaving at like 1 a.m., I will not be walking home. I will be taking an Uber, so don't worry. Tonight, it is actually like a really beautiful night. I'm almost home, so that is a good thing. And it's like 11 o'clock, so that's really nice. I don't know if you can see the CN Tower in this, but I'm gonna try and show you. There she is. It honestly looks way closer in person. Anyways, you get the gist. It is a nice view. Actually, I'll show you the view from this bridge up here because it's really pretty. Anyway, I'm just gonna get home here, pop into bed, read a little bit, and I'll see you in the morning. Oh my goodness. So today is, wow. Today is such a cool day. So I kind of overslept, which is actually a good thing because my sleep has been so like messed up lately. However, I am rushing now to get out the door because my high school coach, basketball coach, first person who ever got me into fitness, she is a little over halfway through her first half marathon. There she is at kilometer like 14 almost, and the end is there. So I have like 35 minutes to get down there. This is right close to my house. So I am going to quickly make up my greens and then literally run down there. And I'll have to worry about breakfast later. So Toronto has 2 marathons every year. There's this one in the spring. And then there's like the big TCS, like major one in the fall. I don't know. I just get a lot more like cool Toronto vibes from this one. And then the other one is more like global, I would say. Anyways, okay, I have my greens. I'm gonna go down and get a good spot and show you my high school coach running her race. I'm so excited. She is absolutely flying right now through the course. So I'm gonna go. I'll see you there. This is so exciting. I can't wait to see her. She's so close. She is flying. She's holding like a 5:10, 5:15 pace. I don't know, something disgusting. Let's go, guys. Looking good. Looking good. Sarah! Sarah! Finish. You gotta go. That was literally so exciting. I sweat through all of my clothes. I had to literally change my shirt, change my hoodie. Because I had stress sweat. If you've never cheered on a race before, if you've never been in the city, any city for a race day, go do it because the feelings, the emotions, the excitement, it is unparalleled. It is so fun. I had such a great time cheering on my high school basketball coach, the one who got it all started for me in fitness. Where the heck is everything? Okay, I need to make some breakfast because it's now like almost noon. I haven't eaten anything yet. I'm literally just gonna be at my computer all day working on editing. So anyways, yeah, that's that. I'm gonna eat some breakfast. Oh. Good morning. It is Monday. Today, I need to reorder supplements. I got long run fuel, but I need to order these today. Mondays are always a day off. I will be cleaning the house, doing a deep clean, I have my long run today and I need to finish editing for tonight's YouTube post. By now you will have seen it, so I hope you enjoyed it. So yeah, it's technically the first day of like my weekend, Monday, Tuesday. It always tends to be like a super busy day because obviously my long run takes up a lot of time, but you know, getting the apartment taken care of, getting groceries. And tomorrow being Tuesday, I go to my sister's on Tuesdays, and she just moved into her new house, so I'm gonna go and see her new place. And it's also the official first day of my new training programs. I'll show you kind of what it looks like. Pretty intense, so I'm really excited to start this training program. It's a lot of circuits, so this is the warm up, and then it goes into kind of the main lift of the day, and then there's like a couple accessory circuits that are like quite intense, and then a cool down. That's kind of the style of training that I'm going to be doing. I'm really excited. Decided I wanted to work with this trainer because I wanted more of an athletic, like well-rounded fitness program, as opposed to just having my running training and my like weightlifting being two like separate modalities. This is going to kind of bridge them together and be better for like overall movement and fitness. It's been a long time since I've done this kind of like modality, but I'm really excited to get that like athleticness back. I don't really know how to explain it. First and foremost today, long run, and let's see, pray to the weather gods. Not bad. I don't mind cloudy because sun can suck being too sunny, but when the real temperature and the feels like temperature are so different, it kind of sucks because it's really hard to dress for, and usually it means the wind is quite cold. But let's see, gusts up to 46. That's shitty. That's really shitty. This has been the worst. I don't want to say that it's been the worst because it's like this every year, but spring just sucks in the city. Honestly, it's just really so far from enjoyable. And you think that like spring coming, it's like exciting. I don't know. I remember that feeling like when I was a kid, but I do not have that feeling now because this spring, I don't know if it's just been this one in particular, but it has been such shit weather. We'll get teased with like a nice warm day of like 16 and sun, and then it will go right back to like 4 degrees, windy, rainy bullshit. And I know that it's rainy season, like springtime in Southern Ontario is rainy season. But this is like absurd. Like it is an absurd amount of cloudy and dreary and just quite shit outside, but whatever. I'm just gonna enjoy the 11 degrees, feels like 5, I guess, temperature runs, because I know eventually when it's like 25 to 30, I'm gonna be like gasping for air and wishing that I had a little bit cooler temps. So take what you can get, I suppose. Every time she walks by, it's like her hair just magnetizes into my drink. Anyway, I'm gonna clean, talk soon. Okay, so I've totally spent almost the whole day, but my video is done. It is going on in a couple hours, and I looked outside and look! They're getting the pool ready. It's like 6 degrees outside right now, so I'm trying not to get too excited because it's gonna be a little while before we can get in there. Okay, I actually smashed that. Whoa. Okay, I actually smashed that run. Let me just pull up the Strava for you. 14K, I did like a little city tour. Average pace 5:35. That's pretty good. And even Strava is like, you did good. Strava telling me I had a solid run. Like, come on now. It was hard. I had to push to get there. It was great. I'm really happy with it. I am super hungry now. The lads want to go play pool and watch the hockey game. So I need to shower quickly because it's no Uber rule and I have to walk there, and it's like a 20-minute walk back where I was running. Deal with this. And then let's go play some pool.
Because one is not enough.
Oh my goodness, you smell so good. Oh. Oh. What's he looking at? I have just had the best mango ever. I'm back from my sister's house. It's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I think. Oh God, it's 2 in the afternoon. I'm about to head to the gym for another upper body day. This week I had some pull-ups in there, which I'm horrible at. So I'm really excited at the opportunity to like get better at my pull-ups. I might just unload my dishwasher quickly, get everything kind of tidied up because when I get back, I'm gonna shower and head to work. That's really it for the updates for now. Oh, and my supplements arrived. I still have to pick them up from downstairs. I actually worked it out. I consume just under $10 a day in like supplemental beverage. So my greens and probiotics, energy drinks, protein, it comes to like $9 and change. I'll factor in my creatine so that I can get like a more accurate number. I'm pretty happy with that. I thought it was actually more, to be honest, but with creatine, it's probably gonna be like, it might be like $11.50 a day. Anyway, look at that. I just got my whole dishwasher unpacked in that time. App is loaded up. We've got some pretty gnarly upper body push overhead circuits going on today. Kind of similar style, well, very similar style to what I did yesterday. But yeah, I had my first check-in today after my first like couple workouts and it was great. And so far I'm really happy with it. It's just really nice having that extra like support, even though I'm really pretty dialed in on my own, but it's nice getting an outsider perspective and outsider opinions and ideas because sometimes it just can feel very boring on your own. And also like you can get stuck into a routine and maybe not see from the outside that like something that you've been doing that you're really comfortable with and really used to isn't maybe the best or isn't working right. So I'm really excited to see how that kind of develops over the next few weeks of us getting a little bit more used to each other and all of that, what we're all about and what we want to achieve. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm gonna head off to the gym. Oh my gosh. So I got invited, I meant to tell you, I got invited to go to a new gym. So they reached out to see if I wanted to go there and maybe shoot some content there and stuff. That's gonna be on Friday, so it's only Wednesday now. I'm really excited to check it out because on Fridays I have kind of like a high rock style workout, which I've never done, but I'm so excited because I used to do CrossFit like way back in the day. And they're obviously like sort of similar styles. That's gonna be Friday. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna go do this workout now. I'll see you when I get back, when I get ready for work. Okay, bye. Morning. Boring night at work last night. Oh, this is literally my last fizz, but I remembered I forgot after my run to go and get my package, but I remembered after work in the middle of the night when I got home. Every once in a while, it's nice to just have a slow night to kind of just chill because it's been like quite busy the last little while, which is great because obviously I make money when it's busy. My sister telling me that the new underwear she ordered is great because we've both been looking for new underwear. Okay, let's open these packages. Today we have Amazon. I can't remember what I ordered from Amazon. I know that I got claw clips for my hair. Oh, I ordered a new litter mat because it tracks all over the place. And then I got these cutie little claw clips. Because I wear it up so often running and at the gym, it tends to break where my hair tie is. And look at how cutie these ones are. Like these cutie little colors, kind of like retro vibe. So yeah, and then my Arbonne order, I got protein. Oh, I got the vanilla this time. I'll usually have vanilla and chocolate, but I still have a little bit of chocolate left. Less than 1 gram of sugar per serving, and it's just like really easily digestible. So it's 20 grams of protein. It tastes great. It doesn't have like that grittiness, which I find that a lot of, especially vegan proteins, which I prefer, they just taste better. It's just much more easily digestible. There are a couple brands that are horrible, and you can make so many different things with it. Like obviously I put it in my oats or a smoothie, protein balls, and then of course my hero products, which are the Energy Fizz, which is like an energy drink sort of. It has caffeine from green tea and guarana, B vitamins, ginseng, that doesn't give you like that crash after. It doesn't spike your blood sugar as well, and they taste really good. It's like a little bit effervescent, and then also green synergy elixir. So this is kind of 3 products in one. This has your serving of fruit and veg, your pre and probiotics with digestive enzymes. So it's like really great to have first thing in the morning, a natural collagen builder. So it has ingredients that help your body produce its own collagen as opposed to ingesting like animal collagen or something else. When I get tattooed, one of my tattoo artists always mentions how hydrated my skin feels. And she's like, the ink takes really well because your skin is really hydrated from the inside. So I attribute that to drinking hella water and this really great collagen builder. All right, I'm gonna go change out this mat really quick. Okay, I just went grocery shopping. Pool did not happen tonight because I needed to just spend the night at home because I have realized that I've not like just spent the night sitting in my own apartment, watching a show, hanging out. It's already like almost 10 o'clock, so whatever. My clock has shifted back towards bartending time, so I've still got a few hours before I go to bed, but I need to eat dinner, and I'm just gonna literally sit in front of the TV and watch a show because I haven't done that in a while. But anyways, I just spent like $115 or something at the grocery store. I got not a lot. I got a bunch of fruit though. I got a rotisserie chicken and some oven roasted turkey breast that I'm going to use for lunches for work. I talked about this in an earlier video, I'm pretty sure. A lot of the meat that I'm eating right now is stuff that I haven't, like it's the first time. So I want to do a series on this as well, but this is something that I have not had in like 13 years probably. I also got 2 new kombuchas, flavors that I haven't tried before, strawberry lemonade and golden pineapple. I love this brand, GT Synergy, because all the ingredients are really good. Like there's no added sugar, cane sugar in this, but it's one of the like things you need to make kombucha. That's how you feed kombucha to grow it, but there's no added sugar. So raw kombucha, which is water, organic black tea, organic green tea, organic kiwi juice, I guess they use that as a source of sugar, and organic cane sugar, and then the organic kombucha SCOBY. Again, not very cheap, but food is what I spend my money on. And one thing that I haven't tried in well over a decade is Greek yogurt that I'm going to mix some manuka honey with, my fave. I have noticed that my forehead is slightly breaking out a little, and I'm trying to decide if it's more than usual or not. Like, am I being paranoid that maybe it's from the dairy? Like, I don't really consume a lot of dairy. Obviously, I haven't in the last 13 years that I've been vegan, but since introducing slowly, like little bits, I don't drink milk by any means. I haven't had yogurt. Either it's been like cooked in as an ingredient, cooked into something. I have had a little bit of like cheese here and there, but not very much. So I'm trying to determine, like, is this from that, or is this just like my usual, like, because every once in a while, like, I get breakouts like anybody else. It's not like super major. Plus I like have a really bad like picking habit. So like if I get stressed or anything, obviously that causes like more breakouts, and then I'm really bad for like picking at my face. I'll keep you posted. But yeah, I'm excited to try these new things. So because I'm taking my content so fucking seriously now, like I really just want to get really clear on what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, get a bit more like strategy behind my content creation. So I'm going to be working on that. I'm working with a girl that I met through Instagram who is quite successful in the area of brand partnerships and content creation and the like, because I spend a lot of time and a lot of like energy and creative juice into creating my content, and that's what I want to do ultimately and what I want to be paid for. No shame, I want to make money doing this. I'm having fun bartending, but as I've said a million times, it is not what I want to be doing for the rest of my life. This is something that I want to do because I want the freedom that it gives. I want to be able to like control my creative outlet. I have such a great time creating content. I really love the opportunities that it can afford you. So it's something that I'm willing to work really hard on. So anyway, I know I've like talked about this a bunch of times, but the more I go, like the more serious I get about it, the more I just want to kind of like share in exactly what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. I've got another like 40 minutes before I have to leave to go to the new gym. I'm really excited, and I have a really tough workout today, so I'm probably gonna have another little snack before I leave. I've already had breakfast, but okay, I've just got through my warm-up, but I figured I should show you this gym because it's pretty sweet, and I have the whole thing to myself right now. Check it out. I have a bunch of sled pulls to do today. So sunny. So dope. This will be like one of my first like real collabs, so I'm super excited to train here. And also, amazing coffee place that has vegan donuts that are so good. So this is dangerous. Not me saying the first round of sled push was too light. It was. I didn't know what to expect. I haven't done that movement, I don't think I ever did it in CrossFit. So the rest of the movements gassed me. We're gonna go a little heavier on the sled push this time. Okay, it was heavy enough that time. All right, my friends, I can't think of a better way for this video to end than by letting you know that I slept for 9 hours in one stretch last night. Babe, I need you to move. Talking to the people. Oh my God, what a sleep. The workout followed by a very busy shift. It was so busy at work last night, which is great. I love when it's busy because A, the time passes really fast, and B, I make lots of money. So that combination of things, I got home, I brushed my teeth, pretty much dropped my clothes where I stood, and just passed out. It is literally like 11:13. That's my nephew. Holy, I have a little recovery run today, 9K easy, and I am so looking forward to it and just cruising and chilling. But wow. Finally! Who knew all it would take to get some good sleep is a really, really hard workout. Today I'm just going to do my recovery run. I'm gonna do a quick little tidy up, a little bit of editing before I go back to work. Tonight is another really busy night. It's gonna be busy. More money for traveling and for shoes, for running shoes. Let's see, so a couple more trips coming up. The next big one is East Coast. I'm going to East Coast in the beginning of August. My stepsister has property out there, so we're going to be going and camping on her property for like a week. And I'm trying to see if it makes sense for me to rent a car. I would love to drive out there and then have a car, obviously, to like drive around, because I would love to go near the Cabot Trail. Anyways, all of that is to come. Slightly after that, at the end of August / beginning of October, like August 30th into the first 10 days of October, my family is going to Greece. But I originally had planned for that trip. I bought a one-way ticket and I planned on doing some adventuring after kind of our initial family time together. But that might change. It might just be kind of a family trip, and I'm so excited to go on vacation with my sisters and my mom, because it has been since we were little kids obviously that we've done that, and now we have my sister's kids coming with us, and it's just going to be so great. I can't wait. So much to come over the next while, and I'm so excited to document it all and share it here with you. In this moment, we're sitting at 897. So exciting! I'm really glad that you guys liked the Europe videos. They have done really well so far. There was so much engagement and you guys have been so supportive, and I'm so grateful because I love doing this, and I'm really happy that it's resonating with some of you, and it makes me so happy. So thank you so much for being here. Make sure you're subscribed, drop a like if you enjoyed this video and you're enjoying this content, and I can't wait to see you on the next one. Bye!